Speaking of living legends, this is what when I was waiting to get to. Huge diehard Laker fan, basketball.
Fuck, dude, yep.
Lost Lands, you fucking broke guitars with big old was it DJ
Mr. Shaquille O'Neal,
Shaquille
DJ
O'Neal.
Diesel.
Yeah,
dude.
DJ Diesel, man.
Yeah.
And I also saw like he was interacting with your son, everything like that.
So
I mean,
crazy.
He's obviously everyone at home who's like a fan of Shaq's probably we can all gather that's not fake what we see on TV. He's just he seems like a really rad dude.
Dude,
I've never met
so
him.
Cool.
Tell me about your experiences with him, and like, do you have his number at this point?
I don't have his number,
Okay.
but I do get FaceTimes via all of the people that I do know, like on that team. I'll just get random Shaq FaceTimes and shit, and it is so weird, but it's also the coolest thing on the planet. So
does it still like? I mean, you're from the LA area.
Yeah. I grew up on it. So
fucking...
on Christmas, I was at my parents' house, and they had just moved, and they had like boxes of my shit from growing up that I had to go through. And I pulled out my like 2002 reversible Shaq jersey from the Lakers. It was like 34, black and yellow, O'Neal on the back, and it's like a medium. Like it will fit my kid in like 5 years. Kind
or
of
it
thing.
could fit me now, probably.
It could probably fit you now. I'll actually have my wife send it out. Yeah, I'm sick. We'll bring you to the
that was
Newark
my
show.
way of getting jerseys.
You're like, yeah, vintage jerseys. But he's just the coolest and sweetest guy, and he gives everybody the time of day. And no matter what, like, it doesn't matter who you are. I was in Germany where we shot that like screaming video together.
Yeah.
And my manager who was with us is like this 5'2" sweetest girl ever named Taryn, and she was in the garden. If she's like 5'3", she's gonna scream at me. I actually don't know how tall she is. She's at a little over 5 foot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Taryn.
I love how guys, people like of my stature, I could say this, like to make sure don't take an inch away from us.
Yeah. Just keep it a little higher, you know. So, she was like in the corner. We were shooting this video, and Shaq looked over, and he was just like, "Who's that lady over there?" And I was like, "That's my manager, Taryn." And he's like, "Come here." And she's like walking over. She's like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm gonna pick you up for a photo." And he like literally just lifts her up and is just like bench pressing her just for no reason and just taking. And she's like, "This is the greatest and weirdest thing that's ever happened to me."
Yeah.
And it's just
Shaq,
like
I'm only 5'6",
next.
so you got to lift me up next.
He 100% will, man. He's lifted me up. He's been like, "Come here, he'll pick me up." I'm like, "Oh my god. Okay, put me down." Like,
and you're a big guy, but I'm sure
yeah.
that you don't get lifted up very often.
No.
I got to imagine. So like to have that massive
one of the greatest centers of all time, just with one hand. Literally, it's just you don't have a choice in where your body ends up at that point.
Dude.
But he's so fucking cool, man.
I can't wait to meet you one day, Shaq. But
we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Such a big fan. I mean, going back to those Lakers days again, being in the LA. You mentioned Christmas. You had that. You had that thing. Remember those Christmas games all the time?
I had tickets from. I also kept all my ticket stubs from when I had gone, and I had like finals game tickets from 2008. Had Christmas game tickets. Had everything. I had like a stack of them.
Dude,
like I got Kobe tattooed on my ankle. I got fucking 24 is like my number, like for tour passes.
That's me too.
So that's why I didn't get 24, motherfucker.